with it right. Here with who I started with me, something like I'm Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H1 Central Coast, mobbing suicide, always arsonists. I step in the booth and cast, I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music, I work hard at this.
That's right, and we're back live on Chicano Tuba, live on Chicano Street. It's the Sunset Edition. Don't forget to hit that like as you're coming in. Beautiful Linda Raza, go in and hit that like. Hit that subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That means you got to hit the subscribe button, and then there's a bell button next to it. You got to hit that bell button, and when you hit the bell, then you got to hit the all button. But it's not for everyone. Not everyone is everyone's cup of tea. Some cabrones, have the salsa's too spicy like mine, and some cabrones are just Taco Bell. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. So gracias all the day oneers, everyone inside the members only. The members only is the backbone of the community. Real quick, Whack 100 said, "Isn't the town hall at 6?" Yeah, my boy, but look at the date. It's on 2/12. Today's 2/11. So I just wanted to clear that up. I know I messaged Raskeezy. I think he had put it on the community post. I just sent everyone the graphic today. People are resharing it. It's on IG. Man, I'm excited, man. Just Wayward Son sharing it he almost got 200,000 on TikTok. It's going to be a great show. The most important thing is that everyone's voice is heard. I'm gonna keep repeating myself till I'm blue in the face, because that's the whole point of the town hall. It's not private content, it's public content, so everyone's voice can be heard. Again, the lineup is right there. I'm gonna go ahead and use this lineup one more time. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live tomorrow before the town hall. Again, the town hall is on the 12th at 6 o'clock. Today's 2/11. 2/11. If you know, you know. 2/11. Cabrón. Members only, cabrón. Members only. Appreciate all the members only. I appreciate all the Chicano channels, and there's not a lot of us. They keep subtracting every single day. Less and less and less Chicano channels. And all the Raza pages, man. I appreciate you guys more than you know. So again, Whack, it ain't today, Whack. It's tomorrow. But put me on your fight card with 4 extra, cabron. Put me against anyone. It don't matter who. I just want to go out there. I want to go put on a good performance for the people. Because there I'm in my jungle. That's where I'm in my element. It's like when I'm working. Ooh, you ain't ever seen a shark until I gotta negotiate for my clients. Same thing in the boxing ring. Not tooting anyone's horn. No shit. I caught a couple L's. Half of them I ran back. The other half of them is because one cabron disappeared. The other cabron went on to win Golden Gloves. His name was Malachi. He was out of Stockton. This was like 2015. Okay, he sat me on my ass, no bullshit. And then he went on to win Golden Gloves. Again, I started in my 30s. When I fought him, I think I was 35. Still a young man, still had un chingo de win. Un chingo de win. But he's the better fighter. If you never caught an L, you probably never really been in a real fight. Anyone can come on the internet, talk tough. I do this, I do that, and 300-0, and the internet will believe him. But anyways, Whack, I would love to come on your show, cabron. Put me on with, he said he's saving a fight for the Hispanics. Okay. Even though I don't like being called that, cabron, I would still fight I will fight a Hispanic. How about that? A Mexican fighting a Hispanic. But I'll hold. Anyways. Chapels on the casa, I send my boy. It's a situation that everyone is accountable for their own actions. That's all I say, man. I think it's unfair when people try to go after other people and you this and you did that and you did this. Everyone got their own fucking bed and everyone's gonna lie in it. And that's it, bro. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean? LA County again, checking it on the tira. Buenos dias, LA County. That's right, my boy. That's right. I appreciate you, cabrón. I don't see my mugshot on there, home. Is that what these are? No, I didn't do it, cabron. The graphic designer, shout out to him, is King Kong. It is no wicked graphics. Wicked. Shout out to my boy Wicked. He he went and he snatched them up. I don't even know where he snatched them up from. We're gonna get into the cartels though right now because I do have relatives that are part of the CBP, the Customs and Border Patrol, either patrol or protection. I'm not exactly sure. And they've been getting shot at, man. They've been getting blasted the last couple days more than ever. And the intelligence is telling them that when you cut off the pipeline to trafficking, and that's anything, that's mujeres, niños, on top of pingas and everything else. When you cut that flow off, you get a lot of people mad. When you get a lot of people mad, it's like joining a gang. You just volunteered 1,000 enemies against you, and you'll never have peace the rest of your life until you hang the jersey up. Like Kobe, you know what I mean? Hang the jersey up, or rest in peace, Kobe. Hang the jersey up is what I mean. You know what I mean? In the Coliseum. If you're fortunate to. If you are, you're blessed. You're blessed, man. You ain't gonna mess up a second chance, that's for sure, man. Anyways, I got a clip to play from the Cartels. Order, let's go. Salabo 831. That's right, my boy. Again, on Pyru. That's tomorrow, 212, my boy. That's 212, right? It's February. It's getting good. Another fight was in my DMs today. So I'm thinking pretty soon we're gonna put together a fight. We're gonna have to. Just shit right now is settling. You know what I mean? You got to get in the groove, man. A lot of people are still trying to do the New Year's resolution things and not be the 85, 90% that cancel it. So they're trying to going to night school, getting in the groove, doing weekend school. You know, that's the important shit to get ahead, prosper, take advantage of all the opportunities. So we're still getting in the groove, man. Pretty soon we're gonna put on a fight, and hopefully it's a good one, man. I'm thinking we might as well just do a bare knuckle one. Bare knuckle. So don't get at me unless you're down for the bare knuckle. I don't want to hear no chavala shit. Bare knuckle. They make it all fancy and shit when all we ever did was bare knuckle. You know, but anyways, there is the panel. There's what someone called the mug shots. They're not all mug shots, cabrones. Let's play a clip, man. Let's play a clip, and I'll let you know why. You know, it's one of my cousins got 2 bullets in him about a month before his sister's wedding. And I'm talking to him, sitting at the table, and the cabron has a pisto in his hand. He has a modelo in his hand, and he tells me, "No, pues primo, pues está cabrón, way." I know it's cabron, man. People just trying to do their job and shit. But then you have bullies on the internet throw jackets on them. Well, you're this, you're that, you're this. Even the raza, they're even doing that to the raza. It's like the same shit that's been going on for now 80 something years. Brown on brown. And no one wants to stop it. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to keep going, brown on brown. I say, chale, right here on Chicano Street. This is where we stop it, right here. No more brown on brown. I'm gonna make it the I gotta come up with a fancy name, you know what I mean? The edict. The brown edict. Nah, that sounds kind of that was retarded. The brown edict.
We know that the Justice Department recently also released this directive. It targets criminals, it targets transnational criminal organizations. So, how does all of that potentially fit into what is happening now?
Well, that new Border Patrol memo warning agents in the RGV sector really puts everything in perspective on how we are witnessing in real time how cartels and transnational gangs on the southern border aren't just trafficking drugs and humans anymore. They are actively trying to target U.S. law enforcement. And that memo suggesting that they may be trying to create bigger chaos by making it look or appear that the Mexican government was involved. Now, this order does remove legal hurdles for the department for prosecuting cartel leaders. There will be fast-tracking terrorism and racketeering charges, allowing cartel members to be treated like domestic terrorists, also including the death penalty in cases where cartel actions lead to American deaths. This means that leaders for groups like the Sinaloa Cartel, Jalisco New Generation Cartel, Tren de Aragua, or MS-13 can now face capital punishment under federal law. And while this directive was just issued, officials in Texas have already been bracing for a fall. A few days ago, Lieutenant Christopher Oliveras with Texas DPS told News Nation that as enforcement wraps up, cartels will fight to protect their smuggling routes. So it's really interesting, Nicole, is I spent many years reporting on the southern border on the Mexican side. Normally, these groups try to avoid that confrontation with U.S. law enforcement because it could disrupt their human smuggling or drug trafficking operations. We are now seeing a more aggressive approach, really for the first time in many years, Nicole.
All right.
Damn, and that's crazy. Is that little clip where they're standing right on the line, like their faces are fucking facing the slats of the border? Basically, if you don't know what the wall is or the border is just a bunch of tall fierro. It's heavy industrial American steel, and they're just however deep, however wide, however tall, however the length is between each slat. But I'm wondering if those guys were they blasting? No, huh? Because then you would have seen people running. For a second, I'm like, they're not shooting right there, are they? That's crazy. That's a crazy shot. But again, I want to let's go ahead and clarify something because there's something else that started circulating again, right? Here we go, and the brainwashed zombie sheep, right? It was that anyone illegal now can face the death penalty. Oh man, when does this stop, man? Probably not for 4 years. And if it's a good 4 years, it might turn into 8 years. I just got to keep it honest, right? That means if eggs get to $2, gas gets to $2, unemployment gets to 2%, GDP gets to 5% again, or at least upper fours. Gente, people are going to be buying homes, paying off debt, saving money. You can't lie to the people no more just because you're part of the cool kids. The people don't give a shit. That's not reality. The internet's not reality. It's what we do in these communities, man. So shout out to everyone on this panel that's plugged into their community. We got the 415, we got the 707, we got the 209. Texas is represented. Matter of fact, I think there's 2 people from Texas here who have firsthand knowledge down there at that border, man. They're shooting on site, but guess this I want to show you this. I'm glad you held on to right now. Some of this shit right here, they do right in front of our faces without even trying to cover it up. What am I talking about? Well, let's go to Kimo. My bad. I'll read your comment right now, cabrón. It's because you're blocking. What's the mona's name? I thought that was Roseanne for a second. Is that Roseanne? No, Carrie Lake. Roseanne. Carrie Lake. Whoops. Oh no, she said, looks like Ruben Gallego, son of a Mexican cartel traficante. Well, my. The roosters come out to crow. No, we should be pissed because they do this in our face, gente, and I haven't even got to the point. I know. I get a little heated on certain shit. Because then we'll talk some other shit, right? The gavachos. And all of a sudden, all the while, it's the same ones que nos están metiendo, man. Looks like Ruben Gallego, son of a Mexican cartel traficante, and his buddies. I'm not going to say that dude's name because that dude's last name viene de una familia y esos tienen un chingo de dinero y ya sabes que el más dinero que tiene, lo más poderoso que es, cabrón. Está cabrón. Todo depende de tus pinches bolsas, güey. That dude right there, so I'm not going to say his name, Alejandro, and you see his last name, you see it, are in serious trouble. Here's the story. From the Department, oh my gosh, of Justice. This is what we should be talking about. Don't we want to know who's ripping off the gente? Don't we want to know who's scamming the gente? Don't we not want to know who's defrauding the gente? And in the worst way, that means take this funneling dinero así, it's literally taking food off your table. This ain't no internet jabs. I'm throwing jabs and you were throwing jabs. No, this ain't internet shit. This is, and then we'll talk about the $59 million for a luxury hotel that just got shut down. People are mad. They don't even know if they can get the money back. They said there's a lot of however it was, that they don't even know if they can get all that money back. But anyways, let's read it. We will be providing the DOJ with GPS on both of these twat waffle mierda weasels, meeting for hours on end with leaders de traficantes. Hundreds upon hundreds of times over the past 6 years. Oh man, I wouldn't even doubt it that they have flicks of every meeting. You can't say shit. The evidence is so ironclad, I wouldn't even doubt it. They got the evidence on these pendejos, man. But one of them, it reminds me of the governor of California, though. Some people are so brainwashed, they'll still vote for the same person again, but no change. The people voted for change this time. It was like we're bleeding. They were bleeding. You know, unemployment numbers were just climbing. None of you were seeing the graphs. All of you were, you know, all of us were watching social media instead of the most important information. Well, I got the numbers. I got them on Google. I get them from the financial district. That's where I get the numbers. But I'll hold. Where are my tax dollars going? Well, first of all, let me see. That was this story right here, cabron. Since you mentioned tax dollars. As the election neared, what's the source? KJP assured Americans that no FEMA funds were being diverted to anyone not born here. No FEMA funds. Well, not really that. Your immigration, based on your immigration status. That's it, man. And that's been the reason a lot of people have been throwing chingazos. It's been their immigration status. And I keep telling the raza, it's not like we chose it anyways. We could have had papers, not had papers. That's not even up to us. That was up to our padres. And what do you want to do about that? Go back and change history? That would sound like a sellout to me. That would sound like a vendido. Oh, I wish I wasn't born here. I never had a friend, partner, anyone in my life. I never heard that being said. Don't be the first pendejo. It said this. Okay, FEMA funds. She said, no, we're not touching that money. It's for hurricanes and Red Cross, and they definitely mismanaged Puerto Rico. They left the stuff on pallets in Puerto Rico, and then Puerto Rico didn't even put the stuff away, most of it. Half of the stuff that was, I heard, in the hundreds of millions was not even used, and they ended up finding it later stored in warehouses. That was another scandal that Puerto Rico. On top of, they got a huge sanitation problem as well, where they don't revamp their sanitation. And, you know, if you smelled like the fields here in the salad bowl, okay, huele a fertilizer, of course, because it's the salad bowl. Well, shit. Imagine where it smells like it's just like a septic tank that's broken and can nothing flush through. So some crazy shit, man. People need to, anyways, I was on Newsom. They'll still vote for his ass. And he'll make those hydrants drier and drier. You know what I mean? Okay, what does it say? Elon, okay, people don't like when I say that, but Elon exposes that FEMA still sending taxpayer dollars to people with questionable immigration status. Cabrones that get on me for that shit. Just just last week, having sent 59 million to people with questionable immigration status for luxury hotels. Well, that wasn't the truth, but I'll hold. Right on time. Irony fisticuffs, man. I've been seeing you, Cabron. You know what I mean? I've been seeing on the channels lately. It seems like, everyone's elevating this year. No one's trying to bring that old bullshit from last year. The YouTube Yarda is always going to be wild, man. You want to step on there, you'll get stabbed and you'll get medevaced out of that bitch. That just is what it is. You know what I mean? But I think the biggest channels, though, align without knowing it. I know it. I can see it. We're posting the same shit. Your taxes went to illegals. Dang. That's a fucked up. Some people would say, I want that accounted for and I would want my taxes suspended for 90 days. How about that? I'm just saying, I know people get mad. I'm posting, there's a comment, and you're what I said, undocumented, immigrant, whatever it is. I know it sounds like fluff and shit like that. I'm more worried that the boss will try to knock it down, which is YouTube. But some people would say, how much is that? Imagine they come up with a number. They were clipping the whole state. If you lived anywhere in 58 counties, they were clipping, let's say on average, out of your, well, it'd be based on brackets, how much you earned, income brackets, tax brackets. Can't put a number, but let's just say it's a couple hundred. You'd be mad. Doesn't want all the smoke and mirrors. At the end of the day, especially Califas, you're definitely getting played for money for sure. Yeah, they line their pockets up, bro. Some people say it's the biggest scam, bro. You know what? It's almost Christmas. Let's propose a measure. It's crazy, man. Definitely get paid for your money. Who likes to get paid for the money, cabrón? Chingado. Make that make sense. I take that more personal. If you're in my pocketbook, then call me whatever name you want and drop videos and the internet will say this and that. And that's fine. I mean, to me, that's how I am. I'm never gonna fake the funk and be like, I'm out, and I'm not out. But if I ever got to that, pues I'm making money. I'm happy. I told you guys I want to buy a little ranchito. A little ranchito, way. I'm gonna go out like the Godfather in a little tomato garden. Pow! Hopefully rodeado and bisnietos, man. I'm gonna get to that old. I work out. I eat clean as hell. If you think you're giving them to luxury hotels, that's loco, vato. That's propaganda. He's saying they're not in the Trump suites with hot tubs. Imagine their IGs are lit, huh? Damn, imagine. Each of them have double hot tubs. This is what I heard. Oh, no te creas. This is what I heard. They have 2 lobbies, 2 patios. The courtyard is like this. It looks like a Roman cathedral in the courtyard with landscaping, lush. I'm just fucking around now. Taxes paid, Medicare, Social Security, interest on, and debt we owe. What's the right thing to do is to make sure every American is taken care of first, man. That only makes sense. And you got a lot of people on the pipeline that they're trying to skip that have been waiting for their immigration status for years, man. For a long time. Hence DACA. And we get to that argument. Right on time again. Cabrón. I'm talking about cartels. Hey, Gangster Party, check this out. So I had a primo, right? He did 13, but he wasn't born here, so they shot him over there. We're from Cualcoman. We're from Michoacan. Okay. And I say that and I speak freely because this is all public record. You want to see? We don't see it over here. You know where you want to find that information on? Follow some of these news outlets that are from the regional Mexico way, the regional Mexican scene. That's tap in with a state, So my pops, Michoacan, Cualcoman way. We have Tierra Caliente right next to us. Everybody already knows. If you're a native, you know what's up just by saying the cities. So this is more speaking in general way. What are the name of the familias and all that? I don't mention that shit. Go back and try to find a second where I mentioned that shit. Mention names of groups that absolutely I think a lot of shit shouldn't be on YouTube. I tripped out when I seen a lot of shit. I was like, some people are just too raw and shit. I'm drinking. He says drinking the Kool-Aid way. Shit, I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid in a long time, man. It'd have to be one of those packets, those little white packets. In a long time ago, man. Out here, we'll make the lemonade cover on fresh, the limes way. They'll make the lime, which is one of the healthiest too. Imagine it's just pure limes way, the green ones. Oh man, you got to add sugar, but make sure it's the real one, not the processed one. $400 billion. California pays, bro, a year. Double. Other says Daniel Gonzalez, bro. The last couple years, I've been working with sellers, gracias a Dios, that have led to great relationships with investors and developers. So working on the seller side, it doesn't matter how the market goes, but that's bad, bro. The market was bad, bro. I was working with investors who were just moving around tax-free money, bro. Like nothing. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Tax-free money. That's the shit I would like to make videos on and talk about with you guys. How we can make moves. But immigration is one of those things that lights a fire, and now people throw mud. And well, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, 212. Tune in at 6 p.m. Excuse me. And we're gonna try to cross stream it on as many platforms as possible. And this is really up to the participants because it's if they have the capabilities. Me, I have it and I can enable it. And so and my software does that. And so they would just have to be able to enable it, and boom, we'll have it on different platforms. And I'm hoping everyone respects the voices, respects the opinion. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set the tone. Look, we're starting this thing on respect. We're showing the people all different opinions can have the voice together and get things done in the name of what's good and common sense. So however this goes on for 2 hours, it's going to end on respect. And that's period. Nothing's going to change except now you guys will be introduced to each other, and then you guys can go ahead and if you want to do cross content, keep it, collab with each other, then go ahead and have it. But at least hope everyone that comes on Chicano Street, we hope to help grow as we connect. Irony saying gnarly how damn pulling up pedazos and shit. Going that way. No, I'm good. Wait, I'm good right here. A couple clips that I was showing the people. I was saying, wouldn't you be mad if you found out $59 million allegedly, right? I think someone commented, Mikey, I don't know. It sounds like propaganda. It could be. Wait, I'm not sure. 100%. I'm over here sitting, you know what I mean? In mi casa, cozy little casita in Salinas, and it is what it is. I mean, it's cold actually. Little Mike hit me up. He's like, Bakersfield boxing weight. Oh, I remember Little Mike. I have a ring announcing gig, carnal. Ring announcing way. Ring announcing. I would tell him, hey, follow it on IG, but he's old school. He doesn't have IG. He barely has YouTube. He's old school, man. But I told that story on how him and the dad of the boys that run Bakersfield boxing back in the day through chingazos, rival high schools, and then how 20, 30 years later you could just sit back and just laugh about it, man, and be thankful that we survived some shit too, and teach one better, man. Don't just say it though, live it, man. There's one thing. A lot of cabrones have been saying one thing now recently and then fucking doing the opposite, and it's like, está cabrón eso también, man. People got receipts and they'll make videos and la chingada, man. I saw an illegal caravan in 2022 in El Paso, Texas, but it was nothing new. I mean, you saw a chain gang because the border was wide open, bro. I think they got some of the metal, the last administration, and they sold it. Remember, for $5? Am I lying? They como it's like saying a la chingada. You know what I mean? On the way out, that's what happened. To lose $400 million because you want to spite someone, and those like $400 million was our tax money, and say, come and get it for $5. And then the next second they have to take a photo with each other. Oh man, that's too good. Okay, 59 million if this is true to luxury hotels. Let's take this Mona off right here. I'd rather see this one right here. Show. I'd rather see this photo right here, to be honest. The first Chicana president. That's what I'd rather see. All right, let's read some more comments, man. Gente, look what came in 3 days before Christmas. Crazy. All right, back to the comments. Got the owners on those ranches. Said they came in the middle of the night and started taking that metal way. Simon way. Oh yeah. Well, another thing you do if you really want to get rid of something, then you open it up, eh? Give some little youngsters that are vagos, give them some troublemaker youngster vago dudes that are just up all night on little fucking motorbikes and shit. The hustlers, the ones that like at the border hustlers. Give them some feria. Hey, spread the word, man. You can recycle this shit for like $5 a pound, and we're giving it away. Call all your homies. I'm sure a couple trucks went over there and they emptied, a lot of stuff because it was like they were giving away. Again, it was out of spite. It was out of spite way. But that's our taxpayer money. We're not going to get mad. Instead, we'd rather be talking about skin color over here for the last 100 years. But I hope. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Lock up and send immigrants to El Salvador. He's talking about Bukele. See, we are just talking about Bukele the other day, bro. You missed that live? We're talking about Bukele. Bro, he was throwing them like tires, bro. He was throwing them like tires. Like in Rambo Part 2, when in the beginning he's breaking the boulders, doing hard labor trenching. Bro, let them do 4 or 5 years of that. And I bet you they'll change their ways. But what do? They hit a main line. They see the homies they haven't seen for a long time. And then they got to just sit back in the shade for however long they got to sit down if they got a date. They're getting too many people and they can't house them. They let them go back in the streets with GPS monitors. Yeah, but I think that's a failed system too. On top of that, bro, the mayor of New York is flipping way. and here come the haters already. Fuck, just looking for someone to hate on again, right? Because it's coming out of their pores. The haters just are ready to hate on something, right? That cabron right there. Watch. I'm talking about his own community because he's Africano. Watch his own. You know what? Speaking of that, Cholo Juan, what did he say? Let's end it with this little talking point on Cholo Juan. No more politics, cabron. I didn't talk politics from November 5th until January 20th. And it seemed like, but at least we're learning something. At least you're catching up on what the real news is. Don't ever turn on that TV ever again. Because that shit will brainwash you 100 times over. Cholo Juan said, where's BLM now? There was waves and waves and waves of raza backing them up. And then over here, the only ones that come are the ones that want to shoot music videos. Is that cool? I know ain't no one saying start problems or issues. Absolutely. I'm saying the opposite of that. Because I don't even know what issues are when it comes to skin color like that. Anyways, I don't. But again, I grew up in a predominantly Mexican city. Terp Salud's nephew. That's right. I said mine, cabron. They can't go get every cat scratch feet wrong by. No, there was a trip. Whack was there's a different eye color. One eye is blue. Okay, one eye is green. You know what I mean? That's the only difference is the eye. I never seen the eye colors different. That was a trip, man. All right, let's wrap it up, man. Last comments, cabrones. That's what it was for pennies on the dollar. Absolutely. Even the decision, start saving money to stop printing coins, the 1 pennies. Even that is already going to have a positive effect. Again, even to the people that, are down and out, people that are on the welfare system. Don't you know more money will be available? A lot of people wonder why all these unemployment cases and all these disability cases, why do they take forever? Why do you have to wait years and years and years and years and years? It's because there's no money. That's the answer. There's no money. So what you should want to happen was that department gets fully funded so people get help. But they only give so much. They don't even the veterans get even less, and they love to put your money on planes. Even if it's just a couple hundred, people would get pissed if they saw the real numbers. Why can't you demand an independent audit? An independent audit, you know? 619 just stepped in the building. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, man. Mikey, do you consider Bukele a dictator? I guess because I still come from, when we were in grade school, the teachers would check us, bro. They would check us. I'm not saying with the rulers like our papas shit like that, but they would check us. You know what I mean? They would still call you out, and it's not right now. Like what has happened, and I'm only talking about California, bro. Okay, I don't want people to jump on YouTube and think I'm talking about all 50 states. California, it's like its own country. It's so powerful. There's so much money here, and the politics are strong here, and dirty. But I come from where the only way to turn them around is you gotta fucking do something to break what's not working. They haven't changed anything, but now they say it's actually an industry that people depend on to thrive, and we know that. And then they say they change the laws depending to let them out when they want to, and help funnel them in. Funnel them in means by long-term sentences. That's like a lease to them. I'll say a number on every head. You know what I mean? What does it lack compassion? Now El Salvador is safe. So dictator again, I don't even know his politics or nothing, bro. I just know the president of the United States has to talk to everyone. Cabron, there's no deal. Every country has its own deal. There's no deals that could be done. The president of the United States, the office, whoever it is, a mono, a mona, whoever. That's the most powerful person in the world, bro. So the country can benefit, like the Japanese guy. We want to invest $1 trillion. And I never seen a dude smile like the Japanese prime minister 2 days ago. The smile it was a vibe, man. His smile was a vibe, man. Hinchi vato feliz como una lombriz. Church last month I saw Steve Bannon scam mega call for their money for a wall. That was never good. Damn, God. Came in, guns blazing. Is that true? Because I don't know. I don't know. Cholo Juan, I give you that fade on Pyro. Unlike the Teletubby. Let's go back. So, matter of fact, that one I would like to put together real quick. That fight, it was still looming, would still be hot. You know what I mean? Put that together. But people said the old boy fell off a forklift. So, I don't know. But he's saying, how come they didn't come out? Again, not to stir the pot or anything, but it's true. And I remember Lady Pinks even said it, and maybe one or two other people even said it. Man, it's crazy how we'll come out, but you won't come out for us. But again, that's to stir the pot, because if people are gonna start making content on that shit, and it's old content. It's all everyone is already. It's old content. Not me. You won't find a thumbnail on my channel because never even had those issues, man. Wouldn't even know how they start. Fade. That's right. Before the chat, they were saying cats spreading the bird. Yeah, hey, but cálmate, way, because irony, what they're gonna do, bro, is they're gonna start running to the pinchy store, bro, and emptying the pinchy eggs, bro. So we gotta calmarla también. Oh, we're hearing this on the news. We gotta. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna have people at Costco that opens at 10, they're at 8. And that whole group is gonna empty the stores, and just people going to panic, bro. Remember, people thought they were gonna run out of paper to clean their own colas and shit. Because people got scared. And I just say, just turn off the phones, man. Be careful, that's right. Save all your pennies. You ain't lying, way. But the raza, tenemos dinero en la bota, way. Also el colchón, way. Catch you tomorrow, 6 plus. That's right, Iron. I appreciate you, Mikey. Let's play devil's advocate. What do you not like? What do you not like that he is doing? And we're talking about 47, the president right now. What do I do not like? Well, es que soy Chicano, way. You know, I want to see some people, I want to see him acknowledge the raza and deal with our issues first. But that's just me being biased, way. What is our issues, way? Stability, security for the raza, the farm workers. Stability and security, bro, so everyone could thrive and prosper. That's what it should be. Liberty, pursuit of happiness, cabron. I mean, so it would be for us have that conversation, you know. That, what else? Which leads to DACA. As far as the southern border, bro, the money's gonna start coming up where they're gonna start. I mean, it's already secured, and people are tripping right now because they're like, oh, all these soldiers it takes. It's you either want to secure or you want to unsecure. Like whoever gets assigned there, it's hey, at least they got a salary job. Hopefully, it's paying them like 60 or 80, you know. And most of them are Rasa. What are you gonna call them? Sellouts? Oh man, no seas gacho, man. Breaking news says Gaza will put a Trump tower. That tripped me out. All the reporters said after the meeting with Netanyahu, they said that was the most interesting press conference they had ever been to, because again, Israel, the leader of Israel, that's a powerful dude, man. Let me tell you that. Are you kidding me? Where most of the world's faith is revolving around, the leader of Israel is a powerful dude. And then for 47 to be saying, well, I see we can have the people close by to temporarily and do something with the land, knowing Netanyahu, they bombed it for like 15 months and barely let the people back to nothing but rubble. There's no water, there's no electricity. And the people are still, you know, doing their little carne asadas on the streets. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But you know, it's a touchy subject. Some people get fucking fired up. I'm gonna ask tomorrow night respectfully to the guests on the town hall. Let's talk about Gaza. There's been raza for Gaza going out there. How do you see that conflict, and how does it affect Mexicans, which are here? Well, we're primarily in California. Really, if it's on another continent. So how important is it? Things like that we're going to be talking about tomorrow night. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm fired up, bro. Gang, you got to be against the Gaza shit, bro. So, yeah, hey, little Jefe One, I'm sure you heard this, but that country over there, you just said the name of it. We started with the UK. That one, they were just saying was a pocket, bro, for funneling. And then the dude said later, hey, he told 40, this is not even a big news article. No one's paying attention to it because we'd rather be entertained than educated. But then he said, Zelensky, hey, $176 billion, we don't even have half of that. And no one's talking about that. Instead of talking about gavachos and shit. America comes in, cabrón. Tomorrow's gonna be it's gonna be a great conversation, man. New things have happened, transpired. Of course, every single town hall is getting better. You know what I mean? We're gonna be able to uh deliver a better town hall. That way all the people can see where this is going. Matter of fact, I'm already gonna put out marches because there's 3-4 people that it went over this time again. So March is gonna be open now. Go ahead and just get, and on all platforms is Chicano Tube. Chicano Tube on all platforms. As simple as that. Jumping, yeah, no, what it's a trip is, and I mean, people aren't gonna see it like this because fuck him, fucking the spray tan and then toupee, whatever they're gonna say, right? I just see him like as an old school boxing promoter. Let's keep that a buck. I mean, and no one else gave a shit. He was with Oprah and all them until he ran red. But it seems like it's a pay-per-view event, bro. Now. And people are just running with it instead of having a Tata who was weekend at Bernie's, bro. It's getting dark out here, cabrón. My battery's at 15%. Last comments of the night. Let me just turn some lights on. So tomorrow, town hall, you see the participants right there. And one of them, highlight a comment right there, cabrón. ¿Qué hubo? Si se puede podcast. I appreciate you, cabrón. Sharp, tuxedo, ready to go. Is that the Luis Miguel way? You know, there's a couple in the closet, cabrón. The Luis Miguel suits are the ones, man. You know, I get invited to any podcast, boom, I'm showing up with 2-3 dudes. And how are we looking? We're all in suits. We're all in suits. That's how we roll, in suits. I wake up in a suit. Wait, the dude in the bottom center, what's that gentleman's name? The bottom center, that's my brother Peter from IG Chicano, State of Mind. Up and down with Chicano Hollywood, shooting a lot of shoots, independent shoots, shows, car shows, fashion shows. He loves to shoot, and he can't wait, man, for the wife's new channel. That one's gonna be a trip, you guys. When she goes off into teaching, you ain't never seen a teacher like beautiful, smoking, sexy out wife, man. She's gonna teach you, but man, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be positive as hell, man. Positive as hell. I still Norris after he backed up. Damn it, God. I talked to Norby's today, bro. I just gotta take the comment off, bro. I gotta take that off because obviously that's a fucking palabra that you already know what it is, cabrón. I talked to him today. We were talking about tomorrow, the town hall, other shit, man. We talk about softwares and editing and other stuff, man. Norby's is cool, bro. Just remember this, bro. Everyone has a bed and you gotta lie in it, and that's it, bro. It's like people know, you know, this YouTube stuff will bring all everything to the light, bro. It's like running for office, man. If you got anything, or if you're a mentiroso and you say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this," and you don't do it, and then you lose your palabra and shit like that. You know what I mean? They got the receipts now. You know, that's all I'm gonna say about that, bro. And so it's not like we should be like little kids, right? Hey, man, you talk to this guy, then you can't be my friend. I mean, you know, all that shit. Like, you know, don't connect different people's fucking journeys. You know what I mean? Everyone has a path and journey. And so it is what it is. And I don't even know none of the information. I don't know nothing, just to be 100% honest. So I would have to dive in and start looking at videos, I guess, if it mattered to me. It's gonna be a good combo tomorrow. That's right. My boy already getting me pumped up right there. So Wayward Son on top at 200, almost 200K on TikTok, and got one of the most viewed clips. Talking about a little bit of everything from the tribes to the timelines to the conquest, all the way to post. We've even covered some newer stuff. You know, I think he actually was also family was in the Bracero program, and has stories of just his grandpa just crossing the border when it was just a line, bro, an imaginary line. It was just nothing in the ground, dirt. Superman, my boss gives me fresh eggs. Yeah, I'm just telling the people, hey, don't be scaring people, man. I'm anti that, man. Well, Mikey, yeah, that's fucked up. And no, when I see something relevant, okay, hey, this absolutely, I'll jump on here. Mamelito with these channels that just watch out, you know, and all of a sudden, all the eggs are gone. Just a heads up, no more eggs. I don't know what the hell kind of memes they're putting out. Whack, let me tell you, one of the most failed projects was the California bullet train. It was supposed to go coast to coast, Crescent City to San Diego. It was losing money so quick, it got reduced to San Francisco to LA, and it's already a couple hundred billion over budget, and it's not getting funded anymore. And 47 said, "What a waste. What a waste. This is more money. More money." People don't want to hear money, huh? They rather hear emotions. Well, I feel better when he's a tata on the beach going to sleep. I'll hold. Mikey for governor. Little Mikey, my son, bro. He just got the letter for the Marines. He's turning 18 next month. You know what I mean? He's ready to go, man. It's his senior year, too. He's feeling good. You know what I mean? He's feeling good, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Then all of a sudden the mud starts coming over here. The heat. You can't stand the heat. You know what I mean? And again, I mean, it's more important what goes on in your real life. They ain't coming with lawsuits. They ain't coming with hundreds of millions of dollars and against you and all kinds of punitive damages and severance packages. And then you're good. If, you know, but people hate to be involved even on online shit. But again, it's what's done in the darkness. Ay, cabrón. Norby's, you still down with them? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still. Well, what did Norby's do? Wait. You know what I mean? He went over there to Alvin's studio. They went after him. They tried to cancel him a couple times. Or what else did Norby's do? But talk to me about Norby's is what I'm saying. No, not about someone else. Talk to me about Norby's. Wait. Right? If that makes sense. No, in terms of you guys, people, but they don't want to. They don't want to admit that they voted for that. You know what I mean? Oh, I didn't vote for that. No, you did. Your little pencil was in the bubble. You know, for little Johns and Bobbies and Peters to be in our daughter's bathrooms. No, Mikey, I didn't vote for that. Yeah, you probably did. Yeah, I mean, you just don't want to say it. You know what I mean? I thought that was Cholo Trucker. Yeah, it is. Let me take off the comment. In the middle is Cholo Trucker, bro. In the middle. In the middle. Dispensa, carnal. Dispensa. Yeah, it's Cholo Trucker. He's wearing the chain. Look at him. Always with the gorra. He wears the locotes all the time. With the locotes, he's a fresh voice. Again, you want a Chicano East LA voice? What better? Cholo Trucker, man. Perfect. Right there. And I think everything he said last time, it lined up with, you know, is that, o sea, los Chicanos, nosotros, tenemos un chingo de amor por los Estados Unidos. Un chingo, man. You try to take that away from us. Well, first of all, who are you? If you're not us, you don't speak for us anyways. Okay, my bad. Oh, it's all good. Wait, I'm not even trying to, you know, hopefully I don't come off all crazy. Oh, shit. I got to take that one off the screen right there. This is what I'm going to say, little jefe. This is what I'm going to say. I had to take that off the comment screen. That was crazy. You start coming out on the internet with birthday suit shots, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. That one is automatic. It's a wrap. Disappear. There's nothing else. There's no coming back from certain shit, man. Does anyone want that around their wives? I hope. Oh, damn, man. That's crazy. No reason to talk about. You know, I didn't ask him. We talked this morning. Wait, hey, when I saw you in that video and you took a break, what'd you do? Wait, was it the DoorDash and shit? I should have told. I should have asked him this morning. Wait, did you get the DoorDash, the fire sauce, or what'd you do? You know what I mean? No, we're chopping it up, software and cross streaming, and you know the beautiful thing about cross streaming is guess what happens, gente? It merges all of those chats together. All of the chats get merged together. That way, it's gonna be on fire, man. It's just gonna be lit. 100%. Mikey, I'm tardy. Can you use absolutely chingaderas? Let me go remove the comment though first. So me, let's go right. Wayward Son is TikTok sensation. He's the one that came out. This land was not made for us. That was one of the ones. Another Christopher Columbus que hizo esto, and he does this history that also I was always got some almost at 200K. And so to the right of him is Norby's. Then to the bottom of me, Si Se Puede. That's the moderator. Every single one, Si Se Puede is going to moderate, carnal. That's under me with the Chicano shirt. You know what I mean? Next to him is Cholo Trucker. He's just the voice of East LA. You know, ain't no one got a bad thing to say about Cholo Trucker, man. Solid, but very intellectual también. Not but, and very intellectual. Okay, then over here, of course, mi hermano coming right across from him, Lucky Vato is 213 LA with the Lexit hat. He's going to be on. So obviously, Lexit, we know, you know. Some people are like, when I said that a while ago, it's going to be half a right panel. And look at what we got to balance everything out. It's beautiful. Then to the bottom of Si Se Puede is Homie Hangout, which is Raskizi. Okay. And we already know Rascal. He'll give you sarcasm, but 2 cents and a nickel. Este cabrón. To the right of him, Peter from Chicano State of Mind. To the right of him, Nino America. And then to the bottom of Miss Adina. Different states, different counties. Everyone tuned into the communities tomorrow night. Cross streamed on like 5 or 6 platforms. But just go to Chicano Tube first, because then you'll be able to see all the links. And trust me, it's gonna be badass, man. Let's make it happen now. I'm tired of talking about it. Shit. Oh man, that's a. I mean, you can't come back from that, bro. Hey, if you can control the YouTube reality, no. And everyone's on it, you know what I mean? And everyone sees it in their own light. Maybe everyone thinks they're running it, you know what I mean? You're right, huh? Everyone sees it. Oh, I'm running this shit. We're running this shit. You got about maybe 5, 6 channels. What I will tell you is this: the major Califas California channels right here, whether it's Chicano, Latinos, you name it, it's Raza, kind of align, not kind of align on we needed a change up, man, just for 4 years. You know, I must have missed something. Damn, my bad, bro. Footage of Compo Raider. Oh shit, man. We need Pete Nava back. Yeah, she would have been a great voice too. I think so. You know, I think she would have been a great voice too. She was doing videos como con sus gatas, and I don't know what happened. And then some videos came out that we're not even gonna bring that up. And some videos came out, and I was like, how was he canceled? Because some girl lied and had a. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, let's go, cabrón. Tomorrow night at 6. Tomorrow night at 6. It's crazy, you know. Also different people see things different. You have to understand this, gente. There's people that are gonna see things like squares, straight squares. 100% went to school, never missed a prom, were in the limos, did senior portraits. I say I had a good life, man, because they listened to their parents. Okay. And then the rest of us, okay, are gonna see it different. Especially now, let's talk about what else is gonna see it different behind the walls. But I'm not gonna comment on that because what's there belongs there, respectfully. That's how we deal with that. My mom is way shit. I can't wait tomorrow night. Homie Hangout, always professional. Keeps it down the middle, non-biased. Well, when we start talking about these kind of topics, you know, which is immigration, it could get a little bit sensitive. I'm gonna hit the mute button, but to be honest, I'm gonna let people speak as well. I'm gonna let them speak as well, you know. And so if you can cross stream it, I want everyone to cross stream it on their side, and in that way more people can see it, and it'll merge actually all of those chats together. That's the biggest perk of cross streaming. It merges all the chats. All the chats get merged together. People that ain't never been in the comment section together, boom. You know, and however the comment section, I say I've wrenched up who I think are the most solid people. And the ladies get wrenched up so they could protect themselves. You know what I mean? And sometimes it goes a little chueco. I got to go in there because people block people. And I'm like, here we go. No one's blocked, man. No one is blocked. It's still, it's still, what do you do with? You know what I mean? What do you do with? Also, hey, wait. What about, we're talking about losing money as Americans? We're talking about if we care how much taxes we pay, you know, because they pass these bills in the middle of the night, right? How about hundreds of millions of dollars for an investigation, wait? In Russia, que meando en camas y todo eso la chingada. And in the end, nothing is true, bro. And we have to eat the bill, bro. None of that matters. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. Well, Mikey. Yeah. The rich. No al comunismo. That's right, Jesus Leon. I appreciate you, cabrón. No comunismo a los países latinos. Estoy de acuerdo, güey. Estoy de acuerdo. Mis padres son mexicanos. Todo mi linaje son mexicanos. Y en México no lo tenemos experimentado como lo tenían los cubanos, porque los cubanos llegan en barcos, cabrón. Han llegado por décadas en barcos. Entonces, un cubano que llega a Florida, para nada le puedes lavar el coco y decirle que lo que ellos quieren hacer, que lo que han hecho unos políticos con el dinero, con tranzas, con corrupción, ellos ya saben que es el comunismo y saben las movidas de estos monos. It's gonna be great, man. I can't wait. Grab some pinchy popcorn. What time? 6 p.m. right there. It's under it's right there to the right of Miss Adina. She's the bottom circle. It's gonna I call it Chicano wood squares and shit. Oh man, let's wrap it up, man. I never wrenched up the primero ones. That's it. No, my bad. Hey, my bad. Hey, well, just stick around, cabrón. Stick around, you know what I mean? Stick around. Ah, wait, there you go, cabrón. Es que eres Chicano, way. So I get it, cabrón. But there you go. There you go. He's got the feet or on the 10 to 2 right there, you know what I mean? Pointing at the 10 and the 2 right there, the Cortez. I get it, way. I get it. I just got some new black Air Force Ones too. Yesterday. Throwing that out there. Here we go. We got Michoacán in the casa. That's right. Que viva Aguililla. Cualcomán, Michoacán. Is that... There's only one Cualcomán. It's Municipio de Cualcomán. If that's what you're talking about, then that's where my grandparents are from. On my dad's side. Yeah, and right next to us is Tierra Caliente, güey. No wonder que sobra huevos, güey. No wonder, you know what I mean? No lo veo, lo bravo agarramos de Michoacán. I'll say that again. No lo veo, pero lo bravo, güey. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go, man. It was a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6. I might run one before 6, but I don't know. I'll let you guys go, but everyone is gonna be on the panel. Look at them one more time. Go to IG. If you don't have IG, TikTok. If you don't have that, X. If you don't have that, at least Facebook, because everyone and their grandma has Facebook. Then you could look up ChicanoTube to stay tuned to the link, the behind the scenes and the social media content that they put out. All right, cabrones, I'm out. Let me see. And that's right, chingaderas. That's right, cabron. I said, let me find out you're not fully Chicano. Imagine a video comes out. He's from Pakistan. Fuck, man. You know, I'm not even going to say that way because people get aguitado when I said when these rappers are from Ecuador and they're from Palestine and all these other places, but they're bald head and lokes. Anyways, I'm going to let that go. At least for right now, because I'll go down the road like another half an hour away. I better stop, man. Or Sarinero, that's right. Last comments, man. And then the Chuco Town just stepped in the building. I'm out. I'll see you at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Let's go hot with all the guests. It's going down. It's going down. Remember what I always say? In the end, all you got is the memories.